And certainly playoff fever have descended upon the music city of Nashville, Tennessee. It's a straight ahead week from the city of music city of Nashville, Tennessee. It's a straight ahead week from the city of music city of Nashville, Tennessee. It's a straight ahead week from the city of music city of
You really want to play well, and but Devon Campbell, it was a tough ask. They kept going after him, and Campbell being a backup, could have really asked for the ball time and time again. But it happens with the NFL. You face one of the best wide receivers. It's going to hurt you, but at the same time, you got to keep in mind that Pick is still out there. So I think it was kind of a tough ask for the Buccaneers defense.
The next stage of the Chargers, you got
Oh, you should have did a return.
No, you go, bro. Go ahead. I was
this AFC West is going to have to start next Sunday. Back to you guys.
hauling nice as fuck. Is that ball? Good. I'll just pick it over. I'll take it right here. Ah! Shoot!
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 20. On play action, here's Tua. And this will complete to Will Fuller. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Hi, baby.
Catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. This is Gaskin on the carry. And Gaskin, I don't think he got there. No, they're going to mark him short. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him. Bring it up 4th down.
Hey, what's the 4th down rule? 4th and 1. Anywhere. Good luck. Damn, that bitch get off that block fast as fuck, dog.
Texas offense set to begin the drive. I wouldn't say they went through it last time. Actually, they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision.
Yeah, let's hope they get 1 and out. Maybe, possibly, let's try to make rhythm here. Try to put field position, maybe. Turn the ball over, put it in the defense. Nice,
just a yard on that last run. Out of gun, Tannehill. Flushed out right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run. And a better shift down for 3rd.
Run the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to it. But instead, they flipped it on its head. And ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. He was turned out into a positive game. 3rd and 2, Tannehill. Tries to force it on, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Allen. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And then So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC.
Oh my fucking god.
The drive starts with a completion left side.
You got a break on that bitch. Better than that, though.
They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
There's a different way to treat HIV.
Off the option, here's him.
That's a good tackle. Yeah.
HIV treatment for adults who are undetectable.
So many different types of guys rotating on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
So following the hold, there's a bit of a hold here with first and 20. Play action, it's Tannehill.
Oh. You have to jump, dog.
So many storylines when it comes to football. And Charles, you talk about this offense, their head coach, it's his first time in charge in the playoffs. And I think you and I were both kind of surprised by his demeanor.
Well, you have certain little bit of money. You go for your concession
At the press conference where he really guaranteed a victory.
I don't get it.
Taken aback because you don't normally see that.
I don't get it.
Wow.
Do you set up your router?
No.
Are you gonna take it with you?
No.
No. You're gonna be late. Thinking, what the fuck is that?
Trying to do just fine with his team, but he has to make sure he doesn't fire up the other guys because they're really coaching make guarantees.
Your number.
Pass on that last play. That was something here on third down.
Time to see who lit up the board.
Again, Tannehill. Gonna let it fly for the glove. And that is incomplete.
Two things you can do
Yeah, what are you doing?
run the football or try and take a shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
You gotta fucking pick that, bro.
Here's Brett Kern now.
Yeah, baby. Shit.
What's wrong with that? We're being shitty with it. Garem?
I was being what? Tell I was being what?
Should I control this?
Hold on, bro.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come up first and 10.
Lewis arms on me.
Pass. Opening man is well complete. And it may be enough for a gain of 5 up to the 25-yard line.
What I love about watching the passing game now is one-dimensional receivers really start to leave the game. You got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. Route running savvy and toughness. There's a premium for all of that now.
That's a loss of 7.
Coronavirus?
Fuck. That bitch came out there fast, dog.
Where'd you get this shirt? Ready?
Huh?
Where'd you get this one?
Fuck, wait, what, man?
Oh my god! Where'd you get this shirt?
Fucking cold. That shit old.
You wore it today? Alright, I just want to talk to you.
But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few sidelines. And along the way, they got something that can stop a score.
They'll try it again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And it's a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown, a 7-yard touchdown ball. The Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point and good by Law. And we'll tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Gaskin again on 2nd down. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Got a man. It's Waddle complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
These two teams all tied after 1. 2nd down and 8. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Tua giving to Gaskin on the option. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. He's got Fuller, but he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. After the penalty, it's Henry. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Off play action, Tannehill. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll run now with Gaskin, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle from 10 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The Titans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Now Tannehill. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, QB, come on. 45, 45.
Tannehill. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
And with a guy his size, you have to know defensively that arm tackles aren't going to fly with him. You have to be able to wrap up, or else he can just brush tacklers aside like they're not even there.
And the next-gen stats, CD, it shows us he covered better than 20 yards after the initial contact was made. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A first down carry for Henry. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Here's Tannehill. Open man, Julio. Touchdown, Tennessee. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Bullock good on the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off the option, here's Gaskin. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Play fake for Gaskin. Now Tua. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position. And that was special there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. Here's Gaskin. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Sanders' kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. 2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Another try after the first down sack. Tua eluding the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Ross on the return. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
From up near the 40 now after the a big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 44, Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage?
And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But he has been a workhorse.
That's perfect, man!
He hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa out to his left. And this one is incomplete.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw taken in here by Fuller. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Tua to Fuller for a Miami 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's letting this one go for Fuller. It got his man complete. And this will get him all the way inside the Tennessee 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Tua giving to Gaskin on the option. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Gaskin again on 2nd down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Sanders' kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? This is Henry. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Forced out to his left. And finding the tight end Rudolph. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
They had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Tannehill. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
Here's Tannehill. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. In the wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. On play action, here's Tua. Here's Fuller with a catch. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. Well, clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped down the numbers. There he goes. 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Titans. 61 yards. And the Titans can have the lead if they hit the extra point. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that is going to put them up by 1, and it sets us up for quite a finish here. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. Well, now how about this return? And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Tagovailoa. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And some room to roam now. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle. This second.
What are you talking about, nigga?
Dolphins are going to jump back in front.
We got fucking
some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
two-point conversion attempt still to come. To throw is Tua. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Tannehill to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Here's Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
And you're getting deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level in what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Good game, bro.
Hey, great game, man.
Good game, dog. Nigga block ball, man. It can't get no better than that, dog. Hey, I hit sticks you while you was on fire with Derrick Henry with perfect, dog.
I couldn't even be mad at him when I seen who said that's his job.
That was, hey, bro. That's the only reason why he on the field. They hit that nigga, dog.
That's the only way he can hear.
That made you. That was a good ass game, bro. That one for the books, for real.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That was a great playoff game.
Nah, that was a real life playoff game, dog. Bro, I was thinking about going for it on 4th and 1. Dude blocked my Philly. I was sick.
I brought the field goal, bro.
Bro, you know what's crazy? The nigga just told me that shit last game we played. He said, I gotta put a faster nigga right here. I'm gonna block this. I could block it, but my nigga, I ain't got a fast nigga right there. Dude put a fast nigga right there and blocked that shit. I'm hot.
Don't stand on me.
That's a good game, dog.
Nah, bro, both sides. That's a Super Bowl game. I don't see no game being better than that. We giving niggas too much fireworks too early, bro. That's a Super Bowl game right there. I guarantee that's better than the Super Bowl.